Today we're going to be working on one of these faucets that you pull out, the sprayer pulls out from the faucet itself. And because in this case the hose is broke, well, not broke, it's sprung a leak. And what you need to do is you want to take this off and take this with you, and you want to go to Ace Hardware. They have the they should have this in stock, and there's a couple of them that you can choose from. But what you have to do, you have to look at the top right here. It's a premium kitchen spray hose. But look right here, does not work with side sprayers or pull downs, which is the pull down is from the commercial kitchens. So we're not, this is residential. So make sure you get that one. This is the one you don't want to get. Fits most faucet brands. This thing got a little wet, but anyway. So you can see this fits the side sprayer that's on the kitchen sink. So this is what you do not want. It will not work. Anyway, what you do, you want to take the handle and the hose with you, because you want to make sure with all the parts, with this bag of parts, you want to make darn sure that this is in there, because this fits the bottom of the sprayer. Okay, but there's a lot of other parts that go with this to make this work with this type of sprayer. Now there's several different types of these. That's why they got all these parts in there, so in case you need to do something or whatever. But the only thing that I don't see in there for the new hose is this part for this hootenanny to go on there, because this fits onto the underside of the sink. This piece does not come in all those parts. I'm fixing to check to see it's got an O-ring, and then it's got some threads that this needs to connect to underneath the faucet. Okay, all these parts that you get on the table, put them on a towel or something cloth, so that there's something in there that won't roll off your desk, your work table, or whatever. This is some paperwork. Okay, this shows you what will connect to the faucet itself, to the sprayer itself. And then this is the part that shows it's going to hook to underneath the faucet, which neither one of these are going to work, because this has got that special adapter on the bottom of it. Paperwork here, and it shows FEDGBA. Well, then you got to come down here and read all this stuff. So this part here goes on first, so we slide this onto there, and then the next thing that's B, okay, and then D insert small washer into round nut. That could mean several things. Alright. Here's this little small washer. There's a small washer and a big washer. So they want the small one that goes inside this thing. Sets on the bottom down here. Okay. Now we come up to the next thing, which is E, which is this little hootenanny. Evidently this screws into here. Really don't know where all this is going yet, but okay, that tightens down. Evidently you get it pretty tight, so a couple of wrenches. A wrench will fit. There's a cutout there, and or I should say a ground part there and a ground part here where you can use a couple of little small wrenches. The next thing is F. This is that place the large washer on top of ferrule adapter, which that would go here, and of course this would come up and go over all that. Now there's an O-ring on this little doodabber, and what that's there for is that's so you get fingers, you can grab this thing and tighten it up, because they don't want you to tighten it with a pair of pliers or a wrench or anything. Alright, then you get your sprayer, screw that on here, and you can feel everything tighten up. But uh-oh, that's what happens. You lose stuff when you take it back off. Okay, we need to take a couple of wrenches and tighten this up first. A couple of wrenches. I got one on the top hootenanny. Tighten this up. It doesn't have to be very tight, because okay, that's it. That's about as tight as we're going to get it. Yeah, because we're touching, and you want to make sure it's good and snug, because each time you pull the sprayer out, this thing may try to unscrew, which means that would be a huge mess in the kitchen. Okay, now we bring our dealy bopper up here. Put that washer right there. This will screw on to the bottom of that, and like I said, this O-ring right here is to, you can hold that. You just try to get it about as tight as you can with your hands, and but you know how much to tighten it up. Tighten it up till it feels good and tight. After you use it a few times, check it. All you got to do is pull it out, see if it'll tighten, see if it's loosened any. That's all you got to do. Okay, so we're done with that. Now the main thing is